Hello and welcome back to Full Force Combat. I am your host for today, Alex Smith. I am joined by the man himself, Lyne. Say hello, Neo.
Hello.
Yeah. How's it going, my friend? You okay?
Yeah, I'm doing good, mate. I'm chilling.
Doing
You?
good, doing good. Nice. Yeah, not too bad. No, not too bad. Weather's picking up here, so always great, always great. Neo, for those who don't know, is a amateur MMA competitor based down in Bristol. He just fought this weekend on Samurai Fighting Championships for the flyweight title. Um, Neo, before we jump back to the past, do you have any thoughts, any kind of any kind of thoughts from your perspective from the event in general?
Uh, it was a good event, well organised. Everything went smoothly on the day. Leading up to the fight, I felt great. The warm up, walking out, everything was great. Um, and even when the round started, felt great. But he's meant to be one of the best grapplers, wrestlers in my weight category. And then I went in there, I was taking him down, I was throwing it about, having good high level grappling with him. Um, and then unfortunately got an early stoppage of I was still standing up, blocking the guard with my arm and hand in the way, with 4 seconds before the end of the round, and the ref calls it,
Okay.
which is like uh no nothing bad against my opponent. It's all on the ref, which it happens. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
bad calls happen, but yeah.
No, no, it does, mate. It happens. It happens definitely. But still, I've seen some clips from the fight. You looked absolutely great. You looked absolutely great. I saw some of your chain wrestling sequences, especially in that first round, mate. You were looking strong and
Yeah.
you were looking great. So yeah, should definitely be proud of that performance, in my opinion. But let's just take it all the way back to the start. How did you get into mixed martial arts, and what kind of sparked that fire under your belly to compete?
I mean, I grew up with multiple brothers, so growing up, always fighting anyway, with play fighting. Uh, just always enjoying it, and then you know, see a bit of UFC, and you're like, oh, let me join an MMA gym, and then you join it, and then you just love it even more.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, totally, mate. Totally. Yeah. So, how long have you been actively competing now, Neil?
I've been actively competing for about 2 years. Yeah,
Nice.
made my debut literally a year ago today. No, 2 years ago today. Sorry. And I've been training for about 3 years. So.
Yeah, nice, nice,
Uh,
nice, mate. For any particular fights for you which stand out as some of your favourite fights, which some of the viewers back home could maybe go and research to go and see who is Neo. Any fights to maybe highlight?
I feel like my last fight really displayed how good I actually am. Although it ended it the way it did, I still feel like that was one of my favorite ones. That, or even the one before it, of it was a close fight, but I just showed a bit more cardio and guts, I guess, and pushed out the win.
As mentioned before, maybe some of the things what went well, and maybe where did things maybe start to slip a little bit in the later round, in the second round.
Uh, it was only in the first round.
Oh,
Uh,
oh, in the first round. Apologies.
yeah, there was only the first round that got called 4 seconds before the end of the
Yeah.
first or whatever. Yeah, it was, I don't know, about 20 seconds towards the end of the round. Um, I made a mistake of he obviously trying to reverse position. I tried to like grab his leg, and then we do a big roll. He ends up on my back, goes for a rear naked, which wasn't on, wasn't close to getting on. He knew it, so he started punching. And
Mhm.
as he was punching, I thought I'll stand up since
Yeah.
nearly the end of the round anyway. It's not worth the effort to try to fight the lock off.
Yeah. 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 Totally. So kind of looking forward from now. What's kind of the next steps you're thinking? Are you taking a little bit of a rest? Are you having a few weeks out, or are you jumping straight back into the gym and getting back after it? What's kind of your thought process now for the next steps?
No, jumping straight back into it. I got a couple of guys from my gym fighting this weekend, so jumping in, helping them train, and then we got fights at the end of the month as well. So I'm
Yeah.
taking no breaks really.
Yeah.
I'm taking about like a day off really today, and
Yeah.
then yeah, no, keep at it, keep fighting. took no injuries from the fight, so no reason to slow down.
No rest for the wicked, eh, my friend? No rest for the
Exactly,
wicked.
mate.
I like it. I like it
Exactly.
straight back in. Absolute machine, mate. Absolute machine. So so kind of what's your have you thought about maybe when you'd like to get back in next? Have you put a time frame on it, or are you just focused on just the training right now?
I know I've got a fight in June. I can't remember the date or where it is, but I know I have a fight confirmed for June. Um, but yeah, no, if I can get a fight sooner, possibly the 29th, if not anything just after that.
Yeah, nice, mate. Nice. I like it. So obviously, with you not being too happy with the stoppage from this weekend, would you like to run it back with your opponent? Because personally, I'd like to see this be settled.
Hmm. I mean, I would like to. I'm not. I mean, it's all amateur and experience anyway, so it's not like I have much right to be like, oh, I want a rematch now. And
Mm,
also, it's up to him. So
yeah,
maybe at some point, I doubt it'll be an immediate rematch, but I'm sure we'll definitely run it back at some point.
nice. Okay, fair enough, pal. So now that you've had the taste of fighting for a title, has that kind of sparked? Has that kind of sparked a fire for maybe more accolades? Are you eyeing up more titles? Maybe maybe on different promotions, or maybe or maybe back to samurai. Is the kind of anything what you're looking at and thinking, I'd like a bit of that.
Um, Not really. Even when I took this fight, I more took it to, challenge myself even more, get another win. The belt was just a bonus. So it'll be the same elsewhere. I'm gonna take a bunch of fights. They don't have to be title fights. So I'm still just gonna take whoever I can really and get myself out there.
Nice, mate. Nice. I like it. I like it now. I like it. Just kind of reverting back to the fight again. Was there kind of anything what surprised you in the fight? What with your opponent? Was there anything what he did what maybe you wasn't expecting, or was everything just kind of, or did everything go as you saw it?
Um, no, I kind of expected the high level, exchanges between us on the ground. Um, I give him credit for his striking was slightly better, than I thought, but obviously didn't get enough of the fight to like completely feel him out.
Yeah.
It's the lightest weight I fought at as well, and when I was going against him, I felt amazing. He's so much lighter because there's no one in my gym at my weight. Everyone's slightly
Yeah.
heavier. So when I was in there with him, I was almost just shocked at how light people are.
Yeah, yeah. Fair enough, pal. Speaking to your team, as you mentioned them, tell us a little bit about your team. Where you're fighting out of. What's the gym like? Tell us about some of the lads in there too, and just kind of give a bit of a shout out to them.
Well, I'm fighting out of Team Savage MMA. It's run by Alex Owen. If you know, you know. Alex Owen used to be one of the best featherweights in the UK. He was undefeated for a long time. Record of, I may get it wrong here, 24-1 or 23-1.
Yeah,
Um, really showing that he was, yeah, he was at a different time of his grappling was so much better when people wasn't, and
yeah.
he showed the difference in level, and he still has it now. We've got Matt Bryce fighting this weekend as well. Excited for him to finally be back in the cage. Watch him fight. Jed Sansfield fighting at the end of the month. Those two are the guys to watch out of our gym because they're in there just as much as me, working their ass off, and they are good.
Yeah, a team of grafters, a team of grafters.
Exactly.
I absolutely love it, mate. I absolutely love it. So, as we briefly spoke about before, you're looking to eye up coming back in the summertime, June, maybe even sooner. Um, so, so, um, so yeah. So, guys, Neo, if you'd like to share maybe your Instagram handle for maybe some of the viewers to give you a follow and give you a check out.
Yeah, my Instagram is Neoeoo.
A lot of
Very
O's, a
well
lot.
done. Yeah,
Neo.
Neo.
I love it. I love it. Neo is one to watch, 100%. If you watch back any of his fights on YouTube, all of them are entertaining. 100% recommend watching back some of his fights. And I know that all of us at Full Force Combat are looking forward to seeing you out there again, Neo. You have a fan in us, mate. You have a fan in us.
Thank you, mate.
So thanks for your time. We're looking forward to seeing you in the cage again, and we're looking forward to having you back on and discussing what's next, Neo. So yeah,
Thank you, mate.
thank you,
Thank you for
pal.
having me. Cheers.
It's all right. Cheers.